Hi, I'm Jacquelyn, and welcome to today's Business Energy live stream. We're covering the solar plexus of your business today. So, as you're arriving, if you can please just let me know that you can hear me, that my sound is okay, and say hi. Let me know where in the world you are as you come into this space. And I'll just wait for a few people to arrive before I dive into today's topic of the solar plexus, which I enjoy talking about because there's so much to talk about when it comes to the solar plexus of your business. So, if you can hear me, if you can just say hello, I just want to make sure that the sound is okay. I might just have to chat with myself for a little while until a couple more people come on here and join us. And if not, I will just start talking about the solar plexus and just hope that that the sound is good. So, I covered this on Insight Timer yesterday. I was talking about the solar plexus of business, and I'm going to focus on the same thing today. But as I talk about it, oh yay, Zareda, you're here. That's fabulous. Thank you so much for your email. I just saw it before I came on live, so I'm glad that that really my newsletter resonated with you. So great to have you here. There's you and I at the moment, Zareda, by the looks and you've heard what I have to say on this topic, but you're going to be hearing it again. So I'm glad you've come back for more. So, I'll just go into it, and if people join now, fabulous, and if not, you can enjoy this on the replay. So the solar plexus. Let me just talk about your solar plexus first. Solar, like the solar plexus is really impacted by going into business. It's a huge indicator, if you like, of how you how confident you are in yourself and in your business. And that's because one of the aspects of the solar plexus chakra, the personal of your own solar plexus chakra, is this aspect of self-esteem and self-belief and self-confidence. And so often when you're starting in business, but even further down the track in business, you'll find that possibly you've got comparisonitis where you're comparing yourself to others. You're sort of wearing your invisibility cloak. You just don't want to stand out. You've got imposter syndrome. All of those things are to do with the solar plexus chakra, and they are about the fact that you are not really you don't believe that you can be successful in business. You don't believe in the gifts that you have to share or the value of those gifts. And so that's your solar plexus, and that's one aspect. That's the yin aspect of the solar plexus. The yang aspect is the action you take in the action you take in your life, really. It's your warrior energy, it's your will, it's your empowerment. And so that's the way that your solar plexus energy reflects out to the world. Whereas when it comes to your business, it's actually a similar thing. It is about your business's worthiness, if you like. But there's other aspects of the solar plexus that shows up in a business. And the one we're going to talk about in this live today is the I am aspect, the business's identity. But there are other things like the business's boundaries, the boundary that the business has with you, the boundaries the business has with your clients, and that can often be a big one where there's not strong boundaries. Um, what else? Let me think. In the solar plexus that of the business that often comes up. There's nothing popping in my head right now, so obviously I don't have to talk about anything else today. We will be just focusing on the identity, the I am energy of your business. And you can never hear it enough. Okay, thank you. Keep those comments coming. I do respond much better when there's comments there, being the generator that I am. I like to respond. So let's talk about the identity. And Zareda, you've had time to think about this since you heard me share this yesterday. And the business's identity, there's many facets to it, but it's basically the energy that it embodies, if you like, the energy that it's putting out there. And the way that this is most obvious is through your branding, okay, through your logo, through your colors, through your even the way you design your website, the copy that you use, or although that's throat chakra, but that still comes across as part of your branding. The images that you use, so all of these things make up the business's identity. And what happens is we can sort of create that maybe early on in business, or maybe further down the track, we made a bit more money and suddenly we've got the money and we think, okay, I'm going to get the branding done. And what happens is it's like we can feel like once it's done for life. That's it now, done and dusted. My business has got its branding. What that doesn't take into account is the fact that you will change. You will evolve and your energy will evolve. And it's exactly the same with the business. The business will evolve. The business's energy will change. And suddenly you might reach a point one day where it actually, oh, you're a generator too, Zoraida. There you go. You know what I'm talking about then. Let's keep responding to each other. So suddenly there'll be a point where you might look at your branding one day, or you might look at some images you've used and just go, oh, it doesn't really light me up the way it used to. It doesn't invite me in. And the thing is, if it's having that impact on you, imagine what it's having on your clients, on your prospective clients, on the people who are maybe following your business or just come across your business. They're going to sense that energy. Or you might find that your business is attracting in people who maybe you would have worked with or would have had as customers a couple of years ago, but now they're just not, they're just not who you want to be with. But they're still responding to the energy of the business, of the branding, of the identity of the business, of what it was. So this is where it can be sort of challenging in your business, because you haven't allowed your business to evolve as you've evolved and changed. So if you're just joining me, please, because I notice there's a couple more on, please say hello, and I can update you if you are not knowing anything about the solar plexus. But if you're someone who does know about the solar plexus, and I will know because I'll know your name, I don't have to repeat everything I'm just talking about. But today we are focusing on the branding, or on the identity, I should say, not specifically the branding. So I'm interested in, oh, it's you, Sharon. Hello, lovely. Oh, yes. Well, I know that you know enough about the solar plexus to join me. So I was telling the story, and I know those of you on here know this story, but I will share it because people might listen later on. So I worked out I've been in business 5 years. I couldn't quite remember yesterday. Been in business 5 years. I've had 4 brand changes in 5 years. And I've not spent a whole lot of money on branding. And initially I just sort of designed it myself, really. And I had a bit of a beachy theme going. And I only had that for a very short time. And my photos were taken on the beach at that time. And then I moved into completely different colors, into a pink, like a dusty pink and sage green. And that probably lasted for about 12 months. And then suddenly I went, oh no, that's not working, because did have some photos for that. And suddenly I went, no, it's not. I wanted something more. I wanted something stronger that really stood, I don't know, something there, empowered maybe, something stronger. And so that's when I moved into the blue and with the gold, as in gold, like glittery gold, not so much the golden sun type color. And that felt right. And I really enjoyed that. That felt really good. I had some new images done and it felt great. And that's been my longest branding until I changed the gold to silver this year. And that was purely through my work with the receiving grid and the silver grid that I'm working with. and that silver was so strong that I thought I have to replace the gold with silver. And it's so strange because even now, like here on my YouTube banner, it's still my old banner and it's still got the gold in it. And when I see it, I go, "Oh!" So like I shifted energetically to the silver, and then now I have new branding coming in. That's actually this color is the main color, and so that's coming in. That sort of found me, but that feels perfect for me right now. I feel really excited about the shift into that. It's a whole new energy, and it's perfect, and it feels like it will take my business forward on a new path. So so that's the importance of identity, and it really is about not getting attached to what you have, allowing it to evolve. And even if that evolving is just a little tweak here and there, but it's really important to honor that your business does have its own energy, and that's the looking at the identity of it is acknowledging that. So, it's something to play around with and have fun with, and don't get too stuck in this is how it has to look. And also, something that did come up on yesterday's lives is this idea that someone else will tell you what's right for your business. This is how it should be, and they'll brand it for you. And actually, you can get caught up in their energy and what they believe is right and most will bring you the most success and so on. And actually, afterwards, you're like, "Oh, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about that. It doesn't feel right for me." So basically, it's almost like you've just given your business an identity that doesn't necessarily resonate with you. So you have to be willing to change. And I had a light code made for my business. And that's if you ever see my logo, there's an infinity symbol behind, and that was designed for me by someone. And it felt perfect. It still feels perfect. And I've had that for about 3 years now. But just with the change I'm getting now, and I'm shifting more into using the energy of the rose, which will be in my header and so on. And I suddenly went, oh, actually, maybe I'd like more of a sort of a rose symbology behind there. I'm still not sure, but maybe it is time to change it, even though it served me well. And this was created by someone who was reading my energy and creating a light code. So it was perfect. But of course, as I'm just saying, my energy is changing and evolving. So of course, I want to change that as well. Or maybe I'll change that as well. But there will be a time. So, we can't hang on to things, can we? Because, I mean, we can. We can, but not if you want to keep evolving or allow the evolution and allow your business's evolution. Okay. There you go, Zarita. Yeah, it's very special. I've loved having my light code as my logo. It's been really powerful, and it's held my energy very strongly, and it felt like it held the energy of what I was moving into, which I think is the important thing with a light code. And so this is probably why I'm thinking about the shift now, because it's like, well, okay, I'm moving into a new energy. I can feel it very, very strongly. And I'm already sensing a bit of change in my business next year and in what I'm offering. And I know that a part of the shift in my business identity now, in terms of the branding, is preparing me for that. So that's the exciting thing, is when your branding or a light code or whatever you're using is helping to take you into the next stage. Hi, Hazel. Flo, the next level is coming. Isn't it always? Isn't it always? Okay, so if anyone's got any questions about that, any thoughts on that, please share it now, and then we will go into the meditation. I feel like I've done enough chatting today, and we'll just go into this connection with our business and connecting in with our business's energy. So if you're all done, no more comments, we shall get yourself comfortable and see. Zarada says, I only have my logo, no other branding, feeling it will come when it's ready. I agree. And there's the other thing, is you don't have to push it. You don't have to push it. And I think as long as the energy of your business is the same wherever you're showing up, as I said, at the end of the day, it's the energy behind the business. So yes, you're identifiable by a logo, and then if you're using certain colors, well, that helps that identification. But it's really ultimately it is about the energy behind it, which is why any branding must be in alignment with the energy of your business at the time. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that. Okay, everyone, let's go. Let's go into the meditation now. So, if you get yourself comfortable, close your eyes and put your focus down on your feet chakras, on the balls of your feet. Open them wide and invite the earth energy to flow in. And as that energy flows up into your body, grow down your root system. Take it deep, take it wide. Feel it anchoring you, feel it supporting you. And then take a deep breath in. And breathing out, let go, empty your mind. Then take another deep breath in, fill your whole body with the breath. And when you're ready to breathe out down through those feet chakras, sending your breath down into the earth. And for your next in-breath, draw up the earth energy, bring it up, bring it through your body. And when you're ready to breathe out through your crown chakra and send your breath up out to the cosmos. And then imagine that energy then circles back around, goes back down into the earth, back up through your root system and back through you. Feeling that flow, opening to that flow, allowing that flow, that energy that's always moving through you, as long as you keep that connection to the earth open. So in this space of connection, in this space of presence, invite your business to come in and join you. So imagine it's coming in from a distance. And it's coming towards you. Now notice how it's showing up. What form is it taking on today? What identity is it showing to you today? It's coming in towards you. Coming right up into your space, right opposite you. And if you weren't seeing anything on the way in, perhaps you can sense it. Now it's here. Just notice, is it a bit floaty? Do you need to ground it with a root system like yours? And just have a closer look at how it's showing up, at its outer form, the form it's put on for you today. Or if you're not seeing it, tune into what you're sensing from your business around its identity. And now let's connect in with your business through your hand chakras. So put your hands out in front of you, palms up, elbows by your side, and invite your business to place its energy into the palms of your hands. And notice how it's feeling today. What sensation are you feeling in your hands? Are you feeling it equally, or is it more strong in your left hand, your yin side, or in your right hand, your yang side? Just observing it. Notice whether you feel any sensations anywhere else in your body other than your hands. Or are you feeling any emotion as you connect with your business in this way? Are there any thoughts crossing your mind? Or any other visuals? And then ask your business, is there something about your current identity that's just not working for you? And just see what answer pops into your mind. Is there something your business wants to let go of? Just receive in the answer. And if nothing's coming clearly now, that's okay. It may come to you later on. And then just ask one more question. What color most represents your energy at this time? And just see what you receive. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to do anything with it, but it's good to be aware of it. Okay, now take your focus down to your solar plexus. You can relax your hands down now. And be aware of your business's solar plexus right opposite yours. And the first thing we're going to do is bring your solar plexus and your business's solar plexus into a harmony, into a balance around the identity, like into an understanding, so they're both on the same page. So send energy from your solar plexus. Just imagine you're sending energy straight across into the business's solar plexus. And it's like you're sending the energy of, this is who I am. Like the truth of who you are, you and your power. You're sending that energy across to your business so that the business's solar plexus can release anything that's out of alignment with that. There might be some old energies sitting in there. Maybe things you've forgotten about, you're not even aware of, that were part of your business. And so the business is now just, it's like those things are being dissolved as the energy passes straight across from your solar plexus to your businesses. And as this happens, things might pop into your mind. For example, I'm thinking of an old course I have that's actually in my old branding. And people can still buy that. So I'm just thinking, oh, let's move that out. So something might pop into your mind like that. So anything that's not energetically aligned in the business's solar plexus, in the business's identity, to your identity, to who you are at this point in time, is being dissolved. And as that energy moves, the energy flow between you and your business turns into an infinity symbol, into a harmony, this beautiful harmonizing between your solar plexus and your business's solar plexus. So feeling or being aware of that energy, you might see this golden infinity symbol moving between you and your business's solar plexus. So that your identity is in alignment with your business's identity, so that your identity is reflected in your business's identity. That's it. Okay, so now we're going to bring through an activation for the solar plexus. So imagine that there is a sun overhead shining down onto your crown. And that sunlight is going through your crown, through the business's crown, and coming down to the solar plexus. And that sun energy is pooling in the solar plexus, gathering in the solar plexus. So eventually it is like your solar plexus is shining bright yellow. And it's radiating out of your solar plexus and your business's solar plexus. And the sun is sending down these codes, like little light codes, into your solar plexus and the business's solar. And it's just it's these little codes hold the energy of the current identity, but also the evolving identity. You don't have to know what it is, but these codes are being embedded into the solar plexus of you and your biz. And you might even feel like a warmth generating in your solar plexus as this light radiates out. I'm also seeing that there's a little bit of releasing going on in your solar plexus as you release anything that you are holding here that's not to do with, or that can't be, what's the word I'm looking for? It can't remain there with this new activation. It's like they can't coexist. This older stuff has to go. So there's a bit of releasing going on at in your solar plexus at the same time. So you might even feel that as this happens. You may feel it as a burning. You might even feel it as a bit of discomfort in your solar plexus area as this releasing happens. So now, to help the integration of these codes, I'm going to bring through an activation. So as I speak this activation, just send the energy of what I'm speaking straight into your solar plexus, and it will also be going into your business's solar plexus to activate these codes. Hunne, 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 ishtonya telema tatate, kuata, kuata, dishtoyanaka. So notice as you receive that this light that's emanating from your solar plexus is getting even stronger. And the same with your business, and they're merging. The light is so strong that's radiating. And this light is the identity. The identity is held within this light. And so whatever you choose to use in your portrayal of the business, whether, whatever colors, whatever font, whatever images, this light is sitting behind it. And you'll find you cannot choose things that are out of alignment, because this light is so strong. You will be guided. You will know instantly. Because at the end of the day, it is about the energy behind it. That is the most important thing. And as I said at the beginning, this is the I am energy. This is you in your power. This is your business in its power. And that's where you're at your most radiant. And that's where you attract in the people that you really want in your business. When you're in your radiance. So just connect back in with your business through your hand chakras. And ask your business, is there anything you'd like me to add to your identity? And see what you receive. You might get nothing. Business might be completely happy. Just allow whatever is coming through just to pop into your mind. You might get words, you might actually be shown something. And then thank your business for joining you today. And as I talked about at the beginning about the worthiness, the business must feel worthy. So tell your business what you are grateful for with your business. Why are you so happy it's in your life? Share that with your business. And then notice that its energy fades away as it moves out of our space. And then put your focus down on your solar plexus. Acknowledge yourself and what you've done in your business to get you from the very beginning to this point. Because we often forget to do that. And then take your focus down to your feet chakras. Feel the earth energy that's flowing in. And this time use that earth energy to awaken your body and bring you back into your physicality. So slowly move your body. Just take your time. You can stretch, sigh, whatever it is you need to do to bring yourself back into your space. When you're ready, you can come back into our space. Just take your time. And if there's anything you'd like to share from that experience, please do pop it in the chat. And also, if you've enjoyed this, please hit the like button. And if you're listening to the replay, I would also appreciate that. Hit the like and share with anyone that you think would enjoy this meditation. So nothing's coming up. You're all still very absorbed down in your solar plexus area. Next week, we're doing the heart chakra. So I'm looking forward to it. My biz would like a new logo. Well, you asked. My pleasure, Hazel. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. We're still a little intimate group at this stage, but we'll grow. We'll grow and we'll get a few more here. Love the heart. Yeah. Looking forward to doing the heart with you next week. So hope you can join me. Same place. Be great to have you here. If you have subscribed, hit the notification bell as well, and that way, in case you get distracted, you'll be notified when I do go live. And if you are watching this and you're not a part of my newsletter list, subscribe at jacquelynatkins.com/newsletter. And each week I send out the lives I'm doing. So you have them right there. They're accessible and you'll know when I'm on, since I'm doing 3 a week at the moment. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Oh, the notification bell got Hazel here. See, it works. Be like Hazel. Hit the notification bell. Good on you, Hazel. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week for the heart chakra. Take care. Mwah. Bye, everyone.